amazing in-ring skills as opposed to her terrible fucking hairdos. That's all I have to say about that.
First, I think the makeup's way worse than the hairdos. But I'm not as invested as you are, obviously. I liked your comment about Post Malone. Very Corey Graves-esque of you. I don't want to get too much into predictions for this match, because I'd like to make my prediction after we talk about the Becky Lynch, Asuka, Charlotte Flair triple threat. But for this one, man, this one could have been so much better. They had all the heat on Nia. Nia just blew all of her heat. Don't care about Nia at all right now. Don't even really want to boo her that bad, because I'm just like, Nia, you're just kind of like, I don't know, you're not really that exciting. You don't do much. Go ahead.
I love all the things where it's like, I see all these things on like Instagram on my like feed or whatever, where it's like all the heels in WWE, and it's like if you're booing them, it means they do a good job, and then at the very end you like swipe right or whatever, and then it's a picture of Nia Jackson. It's like, not you, Nia, you suck. Fuck you.
I mean, I want to boo her.
Like, okay.
I really want to boo her, but I'm just not invested. I don't really care. You haven't done anything since then.
I'm with you on that one. Like, I just like want to be like, boo, you're like a bad, like you're a heel, boo, and then I'm like, I don't care about you enough to like even boo you. Like, you just suck. Like,
you broke Becky's face, and you could have made your career on that, and then you just.
God. And then I think part of it that ruined it for me is Michael Cole. Literally every time she comes up being like, she is the hashtag face breaker, and I'm like, all right, someone get this man out of here. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous.
If she would have took 2 hours, watched all of Owen Hart's I Just Broke Your Neck, just watched all his promos, got the shirts, and just ran with that. Just did the exact same thing. She'd be fine. She could have done the exact same thing, and she would have been fine. That's how easy it was. And I bet she's never even watched the Owen Hart Stone Cold feud. That's how. I don't think she cares about wrestling at all. She doesn't have the passion for it. She's just there because she's big and she has a little bit of pedigree. She's had a few wrestlers in her family that did it. She never really fell in love with the sport. And I don't know how anyone doesn't just say, hey, Nia, just go watch these videos. Maybe they did, and Nia's just like, okay, I'll go watch them. But instead, she's more focused on, I'm going to go be on Total Divas. I'm going to go do this. I'm just going to try and get by being a big girl who's going to destroy you. I'm like, well, you're not Andre the Giant. You're not going to really be able to do that. Only Andre the Giant's really been able to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like part of it, I feel like it's not her fault. They kind of bungled the whole, like, I think in hindsight, like, I was kind of surprised that they, like, leaned into the whole her breaking Becky Lynch's nose type thing. But, like, in hindsight, it was a really good idea, and they fucked up the execution of it so poorly.
She fucked it up. She had all the chances in the world. They gave her all the promos. She never delivered. She had one promo that was actually not that bad. I think it was a week or two ago, and she just started yelling in the mic. It scared me. It made me terrified of her. I don't know if that was what she wanted, but it made me terrified of her. I'm like, wow, she's really badass, but it didn't make me want to hate her.
I don't know. I didn't see that one, so I can't really speak to it.
It was a side interview. I don't know what the announcer she was with. It was just like a little side interview in the backstage, and she just started yelling. It was pretty good from her. It was actually really, she did very well, but it didn't really like advance anything.
Oh well.
All right, I want to make a prediction about this match after, though. I do want to make a prediction on this match after I make my prediction on the next match.
We'll circle back to it then. We'll move now to what should unquestionably be the match of the night and unequivocally will be the main event. I am not stepping down from this hilltop. Charlotte Flair, Asuka, Becky Lynch, SmackDown Women's Title, Triple Threat, TLC match. I'm hype. I'm hype as fuck. I didn't think that they would make this a TLC match, and they did, and I have been rock hard since then. Mike, what are your thoughts on this?
I love it. I'm really excited for it. Asuka has all the momentum right now. I know Asuka's the internet favorite to win this match right now. Charlotte, Asuka go at it. We're recording this right now where Charlotte and Asuka are going to go at it on Tuesday. I'm excited to see what that does. I really like them playing up to the mystique of Asuka. Like, oh, she was undefeated. She was unbeatable. Charlotte beat her. They're bringing up the history. They're making this great. I love it. I absolutely love it. They're doing no wrong. And I really hope it's going to be a really good match.
Their contract signing 2 weeks ago last week was actually really, really good, because even though like Charlotte kind of won the war of words there, I feel like Asuka between her and Becky Lynch, Asuka was the one that came out to me and was like, she like, obviously it kind of sucks that they put her in like promo heavy spots because she doesn't speak English super well, but I still came away from that with like, holy shit, Asuka's gonna fucking win this, because she just like owned Becky Lynch and was like, you've never beaten me, and like looked at Charlotte and was like, you got lucky once, like, and I was just like, oh shit, Asuka's really about to come in here and win this shit. Like, I am hyped right now, like, because everyone's like, you know, I think the whole thing is you're supposed to think like, oh, Becky and Charlotte, it's like really between them. Asuka just kind of wormed her way in there, but then like, I feel like that's like Asuka's supposed to be kind of the dark horse, but it's just like being not, you know, hidden very well because we all kind of can see it coming. But I really think Asuka, this is like her chance, and I think this is where she gets returned to her former glory.
All right, so you think Asuka's going to win this match?
I do. I believe Asuka's going to win.
Then what do you think's next for Becky?
Royal Rumble, baby.
That's what a lot of people think. That's the favorite. So this is why I wanted to circle back to the last match for my prediction. So this is my prediction. The winner of this match is going to be Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is going to win this match. I don't know what's next for Asuka. Unfortunately for Asuka, she's against the most popular wrestler in a long, long, long time. Becky Lynch is going to win this match. She's going to keep the title until WrestleMania. And the match I said I was going to predict later in the show, Nia Jax is going to take it off Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is going to win at the Royal Rumble, and then we're going to get Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown's Women's Championship.
I really don't see if it does come to that, Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey is going to main event WrestleMania, and I just don't see the SmackDown Women's title main eventing WrestleMania. I think that if it's going to be anything, it's going to be the Raw Women's title. So that's why I think Becky drops it here. People are going to be a little upset that Becky Lynch drops it, but she's going to drop it to Asuka, and I feel like that's going to make it a little bit easier for people. I know it'll make it way easier for me, watching my beloved Becky Lynch drop her beloved SmackDown Women's title. I'm getting choked up just saying it, but it'll be better because Asuka's the one that tops it, and I know that there are bigger and better things coming for Becky Lynch on the horizon.
Well, Walk, I hate to tell you this, but I guess I don't hate to tell you this because Becky Lynch is going to be fine. Becky Lynch is going to win this championship because I don't think the SmackDown side is going to be able to fill any challengers. You're not going to do Asuka versus Charlotte Flair 2 at WrestleMania. And the news is Alexa Bliss is cleared on Raw. I think Alexa could do... Well, it was already Alexa Nia Jax, I guess, WrestleMania last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know. Now I'm overthinking it. Maybe do Ruby Riott getting her push. But that's what I don't know, dude. I just don't see any other really good championship feuds.
I see that's a way for Ronda. So Ronda retains at TLC. Ronda gets mad because Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad put Natalya through a table in the tables match earlier in the show. Bam, that's her next feud. Ruby Riott, Ronda Rousey.
You still have to do the SmackDown Championship then.
Becky Lynch can... No, because Asuka can go start fucking fighting like... I don't know, like
Sonya?
Naomi or somebody, or Sonya Deville. Yeah, that'd be great. Yes, please, actually, yeah, give Sonya Deville a title shot. Yes.
I don't know. I'd love to see Sonya Deville get the title shot. I just don't see her getting over that well.
Dude,
maybe they're playing us all for. Maybe they're playing us all for a joke. Maybe they both retain, and we don't see the WrestleMania match.
Dude, there's no way. If I don't get Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch at WrestleMania, I'm gonna throw something.
I'm just trying to think of what they could do. I don't know. There's a lot of things they could do. I think they're gonna swerve us at TLC though.
I think the swerve is that Asuka wins. I think that.
That's not the swerve. Everyone's predicting that. That's not the swerve. Everyone's predicting it.
They're in our heads, Mike. They're in our heads.
That's not the swerve. There's gonna be something weird. They're gonna swerve us.
What if Charlotte wins?
That'd be the swerve.
Damn it! If Charlotte wins, I'm gonna be pissed off.
If Charlotte wins, I think Sonya Deville wins Royal Rumble, and they find Becky Lynch a way to find a match against Ronda Rousey, or
does Becky Lynch somehow get traded to Raw?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking.
Contender.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they do something different. I would love to see. I'd rather see Sonya Deville, Charlotte Flair at there, and then Becky Lynch at Ronda Rousey. I'd rather see Sonya Deville versus Charlotte Flair than Asuka Sonya Deville.
I don't know about all that.
I think their styles just conflict too much, and I think Charlotte Flair could really carry the feud with Sonya Deville with the mic.
Okay, that's a good point. Actually, you're right about that. That's an integral part. You need that kind of work on the mic, and Asuka definitely. Sonya Deville's better, but she's not good enough to carry it all by herself, and Asuka definitely isn't good enough to carry it by herself. So
yeah, Mandy Rose has been showing some promise on the mic. Maybe they can find a way to carry it together. But 2-on-1, I don't know. You don't want to do the 2-on-1. Maybe you do it. Maybe they add someone. Maybe Mandy Rose and Sonya add someone to that clique. Get someone that can talk for him. Maybe Paige turns heel and they go back together.
I don't know.
Oh, that'd be something. Imagine Paige turning heel, adding Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose back to Absolution. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be something. That could be interesting.
Interesting.
Anyway, I think that wraps up the TLC preview, huh?
Yeah, that's about it. We circled back to our Raw Women's Champion. As of this taping, we've gone over everything we think is going to happen. So
yeah, you guys comment, talk about what you guys want to happen, what you guys think will happen, everything you're looking forward to. If you want to call us dumb, call us dumb. If you want to say, "Wow, that was a great idea," just go ahead and say it. Not much more to say. What?
We'll be posting our graphic with our picks on them on Sunday morning, as per usual, with our usual wager on it as well. So be sure to check in with that. Follow along with us as we live tweet TLC on Saturday or on Sunday rather.
Yeah, we'll do the live tweeting of TLC. We'll do our actual predictions, where we do the graphic and we post that on Twitter, and then we'll make some sort of wager. We don't have the wager figured out just yet, but we'll make that. We're also looking into a live pre-show. Hopefully we can do that. I think we will get that done. So look for that around an hour before TLC. And with that, I think we're out. Good show. Can't wait to talk to you guys. And Top Bitch is out.